Taryl here, and it's June 1st for our fuel experiment that is being sponsored by the Aaron's Company, who donated the engines, and ProPartsDirect.net, who donated all the gas cans. And like I said, it's June 1st. We're at the halfway point, month number 6. And last month, the month of May, the temperatures, we had some where we got down into the 30s and all the way up into the high 80s and some humidity. And today, we're at 82 degrees here. So let's go ahead and start these engines. Switch on, choke out, 87. That one ran, it smelled a little funky too, like it was getting old, like the gas is getting old. Now, in the comments, I noticed some of y'all had a good idea about marking the jars so we could see how much fuel evaporated in 1 month. So we went ahead and marked the jars. The vented jars, the ones that are vented, because those are the ones that are evaporating. And you can see just how much evaporation we had in 1 month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and mark that. So I'll go around and mark them all. So this was between May and June. So between 5 and 6 months. And I'll go do that to all of them. All right, let's start number 2, which is the 93 octane. I'll start to smell a little funky. Another thing is I never check the gas in these things. Could be running them and they'll be running out of gas. Nope, still got plenty of fuel in there. About half a tank. Number 3, VP. That one sounded good. So the 87 and the 93 sounded a little wonky there, as they say over there across the pond. K100, number 4. K100 got off to a little rough start there. Seafoam, number 5. Seafoam and K100 did start first pull. STENS Shield, number 6. Well, the fuel additive engines didn't have a lot of like a old fuel smell to it. Not like the 87 and the 93. You can kind of smell that fuel is starting to get old. Ethanol Shield. And it looks like we lost about a half an ounce of gasoline for the month. So we'll check in next month and see. Stay-bill 360, engine number 8. That Seafoam and that K100, they belched out a lot of smoke when I first fired them up. These 3 engines here didn't. Very minimal. Gas Guardian, number 9. Still a little surging on this one, so I'm thinking maybe next month when I come out here in July, we'll start from 10 and work our way down. We'll count down 10, 9, and then we'll go backwards and see how it is. But this could just be a carburetor problem, because you got to remember, you know, they're producing thousands of engines at a time. You're going to have one that may have a little burr or something on the main jet. That may be why it's surging, but it does clear up. Startron, you're the last one. Well, they all started, and you can see the rate of evaporation is pretty consistent from all 10 vented jars. And these are 8-ounce jars. in case you're wondering. And we seem to have lost about half the fuel. So my math is right. Figure a little bit more than half an ounce a month is what we lost. So that's our rate of evaporation. So there you have it. Halfway point, June. They all started. I ain't seen that Jurgenstein. Have you seen him? I ain't seen him in quite a while. I wonder what happened to him. Maybe he moved out. Fingers crossed.
Your little fuel experiment there is getting a little stale. Unlike that fuel. I think it's time we switched it up a little bit.
Switch it up a bit? How?
Well, I took these 2 engines you had laying around that you didn't use for the experiment, and I mounted them on these pressure washer stands.
Oh, so you just took it upon yourself to take 2 of my junk pressure washer frames, mount the 2 remaining engines that I got from Aaron's, and mount them on them frames for what?
Because I think we need to fill these with gas and let them sit for 3 months. 1 inside the shed, 1 outside the shed, and then see what happens then. Make it a little interesting.
Yeah, well, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. What, somebody suggesting that in the comments?
Oh yeah, I've been browsing the comments and I seen that mentioned more than a few times.
So we should probably put what, the 87 octane in there?
Yeah, I would. That seems to be what most people use.
All right, well, we got that gas can with 87 octane in it. It's already 6 months old. So, yeah, we're 6 months into this experiment, so that would work. And then we're gonna leave 1 inside and 1 outside.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Okay.
Well, I got them all ready. I put the oil in them and stuff, so they should be good to go. Oh!
Whoa, that thing's under pressure.
Yeah, I've been sitting in there for a long time.
David Bowie, under pressure. Under pressure. Do 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 do. Under pressure. This gas can is under pressure.
You got a lovely singing voice there, Taryl.
I'm gonna fill it right to the bottom of that red strainer that's in there.
You know how long it took me to mount these engines? I was out here for a few hours. It's not easy.
There we go.
There.
There's my
There
dinner.
it is. All right. You want to start one? I'll start one.
Make sure the gas valve's on.
Oh. On, switches on. Choke is
on
out.
already. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
How you like that? Started right up, baby.
So let's put some duct tape on them. And right on there. start me September 1st.
Yeah.
Whole month of June, whole month of July, August. Start me September 1st.
I'm gonna go hide this somewhere so you can't find it for 3 months.
And this one we'll put in the shed. So there was another good comment about the fuel, color of the fuel blending in with the wood. Since the fuel is yellow and the wood is kind of yellow, they said, yeah, you should probably put some kind of white background back there so we could see better. And I thought, yeah, that's a good idea. I wonder what I got laying around. What a white background that would be good to put back there. I wonder what I have that would be white. Oh! From my 30 bricks of hams, I saved these cardstock. Cut that and put it behind there. Oh, there we go. Those hams boxes, they got 1,000 uses. The main use, drinking them. Come back to this YouTube channel next month, July 1st. We'll come out here and start these engines again. See which ones are gonna start. Got a feeling that these two are on their way out, judging from the smell of the exhaust fumes. And remember, our friends at Aaron's and our friends at ProPartsDirect.net, they're the ones sponsoring this experiment. Subscribe to this YouTube channel. Follow me with your engines on Facebook and Instagram. And as always, there's your dinner. Woo! All engines started again, halfway point! June 1st! Getting exciting! Jurgenstein coming up with an idea.
Yeah, I got some ideas sometimes.
Well, it really wasn't your idea, it was the commenters' ideas. Again,
Yeah.
stealing ideas now.
Whatever.